Why, Mr. Harrison, I, you just about making me blush here. I don't know how to put this in a proper way, but I have never seen such a large bulge in a man's pants before. I have to ask, what is that? Well, you see, my dear, it seems what has happened is I was outside working all day and got myself quite invigorated, and then when I came in here to this nice, cool, refreshing environment, and let's say something I saw in here caused my blood to flow to my groins and has made me expand in size larger, I dare say, than most any other man. For, well, I don't know if I can follow up that sentence, ma'am. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to read my mind. Oh, well, well, Mr. Harrison, I would be delighted to read your mind, but you see, I'm, I'm just a poor, uneducated Southern girl, and I'm quite illiterate when it comes to reading minds. And what I do really would like is for you just to say what you want. Well, Mrs. Green, uh, or is it Miss Green? You know, this is never I've never been properly introduced to you, ma'am. I do say I'm not accustomed to putting my feelers out like this, but you're not married, are you? Mr. Harrison, are you asking for my hand in marriage? No, ma'am, that is not what I meant to say. That is not what I meant to say. What I let me give me a moment here to reflect on what it is exactly that I want. And okay, well, let me no, I'm not asking you to marry me, Mrs. Green. Uh, uh, well, now look at what you done. Made me do to my headpiece, Mr. Harrison. I can hardly keep my head together. Uh, I'm trying to help you out, sir. It is, no, I'm not married, you know, and I would, I do, but I would, oh my God. Mr. Harrison, why is this so difficult? Would you like a drink of whiskey or something? Oh, that would be fantastic. You are such a sweet, darling thing. I think I could go for about 5 or 6 shots of whiskey if you don't mind. Uh, well, okay. Well, you know, I do believe we have a full unopened bottle right over here on the shelf, and why don't we just share it together? Well, what? Okay, what? Ma'am, you've already convinced me. I don't even need the whiskey at this point. Uh, what I want to do, ma'am, I want to put the train in the train station. Mr. Harrison, you don't use words like that to a good-looking doll like me. You gotta say fucking like a man. A man? My dear Mrs. Green. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Green. I assumed someone like you had always been married. I mean, you are such a fine-looking thing. But I'll go ahead and tell you. No, I think maybe I will need that shot of whiskey after all, because I don't know if I can get the words out of my mouth. Well, okay. Well, let me go get the whiskey. I'll be right back. No, no. Can't you tell? Can't you tell how embarrassed I am, Mister Harrison? I'm giggling over here like a little schoolgirl. I will be right back. Let me get that whiskey. Here you go. Thank you, Miss Green. That was the most helpful shot of whiskey I've ever taken in my life. So yeah, no, it's not the train that's going in the train station. That's not the best way to put it. I agree, and a highly educated and articulate man such as myself should be able to put this in a very gentlemanly way, so that oh my God. Well, see, this is how it goes, Miss Green. Oh my God.